What is up, guys, and welcome back to season number 3 of this Pittsburgh Penguins NHL 26 franchise mode. Here we go. We are going to be doing the first half of season number 3 in this one with your Pittsburgh Penguins. It's going to be another rebuilding year. This is the final year of probably our rebuild. If we can get a top 3 pick, getting Liam Pugh or Maddox Schultz, that would be huge for us. But here we go. Season 3 of this NHL 26 Pittsburgh Penguins franchise is officially, wait for it, underway. Here we go. First game of the year, season opener, home opener, the 2028 regular season. Penguins, Predators, here we go. First game of the year underway. 3-1, we had the lead. There it is. We choked it. We get the win. Crosby twice in this game, and he's the hero. And at home, 3-point night for Sid the Kid. We play the Lightning and then the Sabres. Back-to-back road games in games 2 and 3. Jalen Spiller and Ben Kindle, first NHL goals in the first. 3-1, it's Koivunen. 4-1, it's Kindle. 2 goals in his second NHL game. There we go. Back-to-back wins to start off the year is crazy. We play the Sabres and then the Mammoth. Here we go. 2-1, we are down. Kindle again. 3-1, we're down. 4-4, we tied it up. Crosby twice in the third. And we're going to overtime in upstate New York. Sabres, Penguins, OT. Here we go. Here we are at the KeyBank Center. Crosby against Thompson on the draw. Overtime underway in Buffalo. Face-off won by the Penguins. Here goes McKenna. Full head of steam. Around all in. He went undone for his first of the year. Gavin McKenna, are you serious? There's a reason he's generational. Face of the franchise. The Penguins beat the Sabres in overtime. Great win by the Pens, led by Gavin McKenna's OT winner. Sid to McKenna. That's what you love to see. That really is. 7 points in 3 games for Sidney Crosby. 6 for McKenna. 5 for Koivunen. The kids are all right, folks. The Pens are 3-0. What is going on to start off year number 3? Now we play the Mammoth. They are awful again. What is going on? Can they hand us our first loss of the year? I don't think so. 3-2, we have the lead. 6-5, we get the win. Crosby, a hat trick. What is going on? Sid the Kid is on one. We are 4-0. Oh my God. We play the Leafs and Golden Knights. 3-3 after 2. A Koivunen hat trick and we lose 8-3. 5 unanswered in the third. Wow. Yeah. So much fun. An outstanding 8-3 loss against the Leafs. That gives us really our first loss of the year. We give up 8 goals. That is crazy. Wow. Yeah. We're really, really bad now. This is more of the Penguins we've been expecting, if I'm going to be honest. Now we play the Islanders through 6. They are 3-3. We are 4-2. And then we will play the Ducks and Flames to end off the month of October. 2-2 after 1. 3-2 we're down. 5-4 we lose. Wow. Yeah, 3 in a row. We're back to 4-3, man. Now we're in the wild card spot. This is the Penguins we know. We know this. Now we play the Ducks and Flames, of course. 2 West Coast road trips. Spiller and McKenna again, 3-3. 5-4, we get the win. Koivunen and Malkin in the third. Koivunen, the hero, giving us the win. We are 5-3 to start the year. Now we play the lowly Calgary Flames on Halloween to end off October. Here we go. 0-0, 1-1, 2-2, and we are going OT again. Flames, Penguins, Quinn Hughes against the Pens. Here we go. Flames and Penguins overtime in Calgary at the Saddle Dome. Let's get it going. Crosby against Frost on the draw. Face-off, 1. By Crosby as overtime is officially underway. Here goes McKenna. Dances around Hughes. Shot by oh, he is nailed. He holds the puck. I would call a timeout, but they still have energy, so I'm not even going to bother. Need a face-off win here, Sid. Got it. Here goes McKenna. He waits, gets hit off the puck. Crosby out of the zone he goes. There goes McKenna again. He waits. Stutter step there. Gets hit off the puck again. Not good from Gavin McKenna. 2-on-1 the other way. Huberdeau with Frost. Save. Who was that to? It's going to be ice. Quinn Hughes, of course, the superstar for the Flames, signing in free agency with Calgary. Crazy deal at the time. Here goes Ville Koivunen up the sidewall. Waits, slides to the outside. He's hit off the puck. Crosby's in. Sidney Crosby scores. Beauty backhand, baby. Under the bar. Unstoppable. Sid the Kid. Fine wine. Pens beat the Flames in overtime. What a win. The Penguins are on fire to start the year. We are 6-3. A shocking start from this upstart Penguin team that, we really aren't supposed to be great. There's a 5-3 loss, a 4-3 win. We are the best team in the division. 8-4 to start the year. 5-1 loss against the Islanders sinks us back into second. That's okay. We should beat the Rangers here. 2-1, we're up. 3-2, we get the win. There it is. We are 9-5 to start it off. Unbelievable. We will play the Flyers again, and then the Capitals to end off the month of November. Now we are losing games. Here we go. 20 points. We are 10-8. The Flyers are brutal. We should beat them. There's no way we're going to lose to them. Are you kidding me, boys? 7-4 to the 3-12 Flyers. That puts us in 5th. Crosby with 29-19. Koivunen and McKenna. This line is unstoppable right now. I mean, this is unbelievable what they're doing. They're the only line really doing much. Goalies. Two worst in the league. Our tandem next year, I'm telling you right now, I'm guaranteeing it. Carter Essler, the starter. Gabriel Daig, the backup. That's going to be our tandem for the rest of the rebuild. Now we will sim past this one against the Red Wings. We lose 2-1. Now we play the Flyers and then the Capitals to end the month. 1-0, we have the lead. It's 3-0. 4-2, we get the win. There it is. We needed to win and we got it. There we go. Now we play Washington. They are one of the better teams in hockey. 15-5, 9-1 in their last 10. 2-1, we have the lead. 3-3, we're tied. 4-4, and guess what that means? Sid versus Ovi. The old-fashioned rivalry. Caps, Pens. Overtime in Pittsburgh starts right now. Here we are at PPG Paints Arena. Crosby against Protas on the draw. OT underway in Pittsburgh. Here we go. Here's Chikrin. Good play by McKenna. He might be gone. Gavin McKenna in alone. McKenna, what a sit. That's got to be a trip. That's got to be a trip after the play. Let's go, Sid. Good pass. McKenna! What was that timeout? Gavin almost got one there. That would have been sick. We're at shooting them by 9. 3.5 to go in overtime between the Penguins and Capitals. Ovechkin going on Letang. 2 veterans in this league. Poked away. Here goes McKenna. Full head of steam. Gavin McKenna is robbed again. And that might be it's a 2-on-1. Protas moves in. Ovechkin. Scotch! God damn! Bunch of maniac losers. McKenna robbed twice. We reek. What a fluke that start of the season was. We will play the Panthers, then the Hawks and Sharks to start off the month of December here in 2027. Yeah, we're not winning. There's a win and a loss. We can't win games. We're 12-2. The Panthers are... Did that say 22-3? Oh boy, we had a lead and then give it 4 straight. And yeah, there it is. Penguins hockey. Penguins hockey, folks. My God. Nothing goes right for us. See if we can beat Utah or Minnesota or both. Loss. Win. Okay. How are the Senators? Damn it, they're 3rd. God. Come on. Now we play the Blackhawks. Oh no. 4-4. Yes, sir. Let's go. What a third period. We took the lead and we gave it up. McKenna, Bedard, the 2 cousins, Blackhawks, Penguins. Overtime here in Chicago. Here we go. Bedard against Crosby on the draw. Overtime underway in Chicago, Illinois. Face-off is won by the Penguins. Here goes McKenna trying to get the best of his cousin. Levchinov a steal. Good play by Letang. McKenna to go get it in his own end. Blows by Nazar. He's got one to beat. He's gone. Gavin McKenna right down Main Street. Here he goes. What a save. Backdoor. Bedard the steal. He's going to take it the other way. Bedard one to beat. That's Letang. He dumps it in. Letang has to get there first. He does. Gavin McKenna one-on-one against Levchinov. McKenna inside out. McKenna, what a shot. What a save by Spencer Knight. 2-on-1. Nazar and Bedard. Here it is. This could do it. Save Dobish. Koivunen. He might have a full head of steam. Ville Koivunen wide. What was that? Knight covers. Timeout. Pittsburgh. They're going to get that first line and first unit out there. McKenna had a golden opportunity. Couldn't convert. Linus Hallmark. Of course, for the team we have their first round pick, Best goalie in the league right now. What? Good hit. Good play, Gavin. Go. Go, Gav. Let's go. McKenna, no. McKenna. There it is. This is it. No. How? Crosby, you got him. Crosby has him. Good play, Sid. Good play, Sid. Sid Dovish. You got him in the middle. You got him in the middle. Terrible play. And that's a breakaway, isn't it? Reichel against McKenna. What a play, Gavin McKenna. Are you kidding? That's an idiot move by Bedard. It's a 2-on-1 now. McKenna. Crosby's in. Sidney Crosby scores. What a pass. What a goal. Sid the Kid ices it in overtime against the Blackhawks. Come on. We're so good at this. We're so good at losing games. We should win, and then we win games we shouldn't. It's so fun when that happens. Crosby, 43 and 31. And then these two schmucks are just on fire, apparently. 53 and 30. You know, this is actually, like, not even that non-realistic. It would be realistic if it was, like, 65 or 70 and 30. This isn't even that bad. Barkov is on fire. Goalies. No, not even 40 games. Goalies. See, the goalie numbers are very realistic. Omark. It's either going to be Omark or Luukkonen. Oh my God, we actually have the two worst goalies in the league. We actually have the two worst goalies in hockey. I was joking at first. We actually have the two worst goalies in the league. Guys, what are we doing? Entire league, where are we? We are 19th. It's very tight. Like, with two losses in a row, we could drop to, like, 24th, which is just crazy to think about. We are actually going to try and make a trade. I would go like this. Anaheim. Maybe we could trade it for the deadline, hopefully. We'll sim the next game. See where we are by then. We are 14, 15, and 2. Struggling a lot right now. Yeah. We will play the Canadiens and then the Bruins and Kings. Canadiens on Christmas Day. Bruins on New Year's Eve. Kings on New Year's Day. Canadiens are a very good team. Let's see if we can even put up a fight against them. 2-0, we had the lead. Choke, 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 choke. Every game is a choke. Canadiens, Penguins, overtime. Here we go. Here we are at PPPJ Arena, and here we go. Overtime, yeah, here we go, boys. You better get him, Gavin. No, you're screwed. Oh, he's gone. McKenna, skate! Skate, Gavin! You're in! End it! McKenna! Gavin McKenna! Overtime winner! The Penguins beat the Canadiens in overtime. We will now sim up to the 31st against the Bruins and then the Kings. 6-3 loss. Flyers fire their head coach, of course. 5-3 loss. We are the second worst team in the division. Fun. Really, really fun. Oh no. What a way to end off the year. 4-1 loss, 15-19-2. And here we go. New Year's Day. Welcome to 2028, folks. Can we start it off with a win against the Kings? I had nothing to say. No, yeah, that was something out of a movie. 15, 20, and 2. 32 points on the year. Probably a bottom 5 to 6 team in the league. Play the Sharks. We're going to lose to them. 3-2. There you go. Yeah, this is really, really looking good. Now we play McDavid and the Oilers. He signed for like only 10 mil because this game's so realistic. Here we go. 1-1. 4-2. There it is. We are really bad. We will play the Islanders. No, we'll play the Blackhawks, Islanders, and Senators to end the year. We really can't get a win. Yeah. We are floundering. We had to endure a huge 7-game losing streak, finally getting a win. 2-1 win against Buffalo, 3-1 loss against the Devils. Now we play the Blackhawks. They're so much better than us. Yeah, there it is. Luger with 1 minute to go. The former Penguin wins it. Oh my God. We have fallen off a damn cliff. Crosby, 57 and 45. Elite potential now, and he's 93. 57 points. McKenna, 48. Koivunen, 45. There we go. Goalies. Goalies, goalies, goalies. Ha! You guys suck. Spiller is tied for 4th in rookie scoring. There's Cole Eiserman on the Blues. Barkov, 81 points already. This is really fun. Entire league, where are we? Where are we? 4th. We are the 4th worst team in hockey right now. I mean, this couldn't be much worse. Really, it couldn't. Here we are, back after that unbelievable loss against the Blackhawks. We really can't do anything. Wouldn't be surprised if we lose to the Kraken again. This is unbelievable. 2-1 loss. There goes the goal scoring. Unbelievable. Now we play the Islanders. We're going to lose again. 4-2. Somehow it's tied. Oh boy. Finally we show some life. 4-4. Overtime on the island. Islanders, Penguins. Here we go. Here we are at UBS Arena. Crosby against Barzell on the draw. Overtime underway. Here is McKenna. Hit out the puck immediately. Oh, great pass. Oh God, Crosby, you keep making great plays. We are so bad. We are brutal. Overtime again. Here we go. Oh boy. Penguins, Senators. Overtime to end off January. Final game before the All-Star break. Let's lose. This team is unbelievably bad. Here we go again. Good hit. Come on, Letang. You gotta move it. Good pass. McKenna, no. Good play. Sid, nail him. Oh, no. What are you doing? Get him, Gavin. Good play. Go. Go, Sid. It's all you. Cross. Good hit. Take a look. Take a look. There it is. Get him. No. Oh, my God. We had him towards the net. Yes, yes. Pickering, all you. Take a look. You didn't look. Go, Spiller. Find him. Wow. What a feed. Good hit. Timeout. Oh my God, we're gonna lose. Oh no. Good play, delay. You gotta get there. Uh-oh, 2-on-1. He's Mako. Good block. Isaiah George all by himself. He just tied the game. Here we go at UBS Arena. Penguins, Islanders, overtime. Here we go. Here we are at UBS Arena. Barzell against Crosby on the draw. Face-off won by the Islanders, and overtime is underway. McKenna, good move. What a move. Gavin McKenna towards the net. Oh my goodness. Sensational from the former #1 overall pick. Gavin McKenna dancing through the Islanders, and the Penguins beat the Isles in overtime. We do finally get a win here. There we go. We play the Blues. We win it in overtime now. We play the Ducks. We win against them. 3 wins in a row for your Penguins. 2 in overtime, 1 in regulation. Now we play the Senators. 1-1 after 1. 2-1, we have the lead. 3-2, we get the win. Koivunen scores in the third. And we end off the month of January on a 4-game win streak. What an up and down season. We are now 21, 27, and 2. Crosby with 67 points in 50 games. McKenna with 55. Koivunen with 50. The goalie is still really awful. AHL. How Villanueva is going to be on the team next year. We already know that. Yeah, here's the AHL team. Now, a slight change of plans. We do now own the Sabres' first round pick this year, so it'll be interesting where they sit in the standings, along with where we finish as well. You know, we do want to be a bottom three team. We want to at least have one bottom three pick. But I was looking at Theo Fisher. Us and the Sabres are tied in points. Here we go. How many games left? 32 games to go in season number 3. 2028 season almost coming to an end. Now we are going to enter the month of February. All-Star break. We are going to sim up to the 16th where we play the New York Rangers. Here we go. First game of this, 4 games set before we play the Rangers. We lose to the Blue Jackets, beat the Hurricanes. The Flames just fired their head coach, and we win 7-3 against them. Now we play the Jets. We lose 2-1. We are 23, 29, and 2. Crosby, 74 points in 54 games. Simply unstoppable. What? Where are we right now in the standings? Right now we would have the 7th pick, but it's a very, very, very tight race. If we drop 2 in a row here, I would not be surprised if we drop to that 3rd or 4th worst team in the league spot. But here we go in Pittsburgh against the Rangers. All right, first period against the Rangers, 1-1 after 1. 2-2 now. 6-3 we lose. There it is. There it is. You know, I said 2 in a row we're going to lose, and we might as well just book that right now. We play the Avalanche in Colorado. They are an absolute wagon, but they have been struggling their past 10 games. See how this one goes. 0-0, 2-0, 4-1 we lose. There it is. So we did, of course, achieve back-to-back losses. Not great. Really not great. Now we play the Blues. They are under 500 as well. A lot of bad teams this year, but here we go against St. Louis. See how this one goes. 1-0, it's McKenna. 2-0, it's Kindle. 5-3, we get the win. McKenna scores twice in that one. There you go, Gav. We are 24, 31, and 2 through how many games? 57. We will play the Oilers, the Bruins, Devils, and Rangers to end off this episode. We lose 4-3 to the Jets. We lose 6-2 to the Predators. Now we will play the Oilers on the 28th of the month. Crosby, 3 points away from another season of a point per game. McKenna, are you kidding me? 87 overall still. 68 points. Game logs. 1. So, 6 points in his last 3 games. In his last 5, he has 8 points. Unbelievable stuff from Gavin McKenna. He might have 95 points. That, I don't even think I'm joking. The final game of the month of February. After this, last stretch of games, here we go, against the Oilers. At home, let's see if we can get a win. McDavid against Crosby. 3-0, it's over. 6-1. There it is. There's a loss. Now we will play the Bruins, and then, of course, the Devils and Rangers as we head out east to finish off the episode after this game. One more game until the deadline. Let's see how this one goes against Boston. 1-0, it's McKenna. 4-0, it's over. 4-1, we lose. 4-1, we win. Sorry. We get the dub. McKenna scores twice. We play the Devils and Rangers on the road. Here we go. 2-1, we're down. Now it's 2-2. We are going to overtime at the Prudential Center. Here we go. Crosby against Jack Hughes. Devils, Penguins, overtime. Here we go in New Jersey. Crosby against Hughes on the draw. Face-off is won by the Devils. Good play by McKenna to poke it back down deep. Good play. Giveaway. It's Crosby. Oh, there it was. Brad, he gets nailed by McKenna. Here goes Luke Hughes. Now to Jack Hughes. Good save by Dobish. Here goes Crosby. He waits. Takes a look. Good pass. Up to McKenna. Down the wing. Gavin McKenna. Oh, what a save. Good save there. McKenna the steal. Here goes McKenna again. And he scores again. 3 goals this episode. All 3 against what? Metro Division teams. Islanders, Rangers, Devils, all conquered by Gavin McKenna and the Penguins. Beat the Devils in overtime. This guy is unbelievable. I would not be surprised if Crosby is a 90 or lower heading into next year, but it doesn't matter. We have our guy, and he is just as good. We are right now the 4th worst team in the league. The Sabres are also doing really bad. You'll love to see it. Crosby needs 2 more points. McKenna with 73 and 62. This is unbelievable what he's doing. 28 goals. He has already gotten his record. He might have 35 to 36 this year. Koivunen, what a year. Very, very underrated season from him. You'll just love to see this coming together. And now it is time for the March 6th, 2028 trade deadline. Barkov, the only player in the league to have 100 so far. He'll probably get 120-ish. Trade deadline 2028. Here we go. I really don't think we're going to do much here. If I'm going to be honest, yeah, you want to take a look at how everyone's doing in the system. We'll take a look at that and then end off the episode. Karmanov up to a 77. He even grew to 6'10". He has 39 points in 40 games as a defensive defenseman. The speed, 79 and 81. The shot, very good power on it. You know, this kid is going to be one of our defensemen of the future, no doubt. Defense 3 stars, physical 3.5. You'll love to see how he's coming along in the system. Spiller, you know, he'll probably get around 35 points, which isn't an awful rookie year, but it's not great. But, you know, kid's going to be good, of course. There's Rainer Renkowitz, 11 points for his team in the NLA. Of course, as a severe underager, it's going to be very tough for him to score. Yuri Tulupov getting minutes. He'll probably be up to the mid-60s by next year. Gutierrez, he's been solid this year, not great, but he's probably, after this year, let's say he's like a 73, 74. He's probably 1 more year away. And then he'll probably be ready. Villanueva, 35 and 53. He's going to be on our top pair, no doubt, next year. Rudy Hoyle, who I'm very, very excited about. Nearly a point per game in the QMJHL. Should be high 70s. Could be a 3rd liner for us next year. Who else? Bill Zonin. He's had a pretty decent year at the AHL. Probably going to have 40 points. Who else? Liam Ruck. What a year Liam Ruck is having for the Medicine Hat Tigers. Without Gavin McKenna, of course. He had 63 last year away from him. Now he has 71. Let's do the math. 71 divided by 43 times, let's say, 63. He's on pace for 104 points. I probably bet on him getting 100. Marcus Ruck, he has 44 and 42. Of course, the worst of the Ruck brothers, but that really isn't saying much because they're both going to be very solid NHL players. He is on pace for around 65 to 70 points. Charlie Treadaway is Mr. Probably going to make the NHL next year. He's a pure goal scorer, power forward. The shot is progressing well. Physical looks good. Defense looks very good. This kid could be a great second or third liner in the future for us. There's Nikita McGillney. He looks good. He'll probably be high 60s by the end of this year. Who else? Tanner Howe. Quinn Hudson, but he's on our team, of course. Goalies. Hauer at 80 overall. Carter Essler. What a year he is having for the Spokane Chiefs. Essler looking amazing down there in the WHL. Sumanim, I would not be surprised if he's mid-70s by the start of next year. 68 overall. Yeah, no. Gabriel Daig, this is going to be our goaltending tandem for next year. Essler and Daig. No doubt about it. That's who we're running with for all of next year. Draft pick wise, we have 2 firsts this year, a lot of second and thirds, 2 firsts next year, and 1 the year after, 1 the year after that, 1 the year after that, 1 the year, yeah. So this is, I think, yeah, we're going to say the second to last year. We have 2 first round picks. We have 5 over the next 3 years. It wouldn't be bad to get like a Theo Fisher or someone like that in the draft as a defenseman. But of course, that'll do it for this one, guys, as we are after the trade deadline with exactly 20 games to go. We are 26-34-2, barely, probably going to be the 3rd worst team in the league this year. But that'll do it for this one, guys. See you guys next episode when we, of course, do the second half, the draft, free agency, and everything off season. See you guys next time. Peace out. See you later, guys. Go, Pens, go. Let's do it.